people have asked how do I make the jelly sweet, so I thought I would do you a video. So obviously you need your mixer mousse, alright, and you need the water flavouring of your choice. I'm going to use the pineapple today. We've got quite a few water flavourings, so choose whichever one you want to do and just experiment with them. So we need some hot water. I haven't brought it to the boil and it's been standing a while, so you know, not boiling but warm water. I'm doing 150 millilitres of water. Alright, and for 150 of water you need 10 grams, so if you want to double it you can. So 10 grams of the mixer mousse, and the important bit is to mix in the water flavouring now. Don't add the mixer mousse straight into the water, so you've got to have your flavouring, and it's up to you how much of this, depending on how strong you like it. I sort of like a teaspoonful, but you can do more of a heaped one if you want a stronger flavour. So mix that well. Oh, I just spilt it everywhere. And then put it in with the water. And the lid on. So this is why it can't be too hot, because obviously the blender doesn't want boiling water. And then just whiz it up. A bit noisy. That will do. And then pour it into the jug. And you have to wait 5 minutes because it's going to separate. It's sort of quite frothy there. So I'll come back in 5 minutes and you can see how it's gone. So it's been 5 minutes and you can see how it's separated, and we want to get rid of that foam on the top. So just with a teaspoon, just take the foam away. I usually chuck this straight into the sink. And just get rid of as much as you can of the foam. And then I've got some moulds here. I've got, you know, these silicone moulds. That's with pineapple one and a heart one. Alright, so whatever you've got. And then you just gently pour the mixture into the moulds. And then these, I'll then put them in the fridge to set. They take a couple of hours. So I'll see you in a couple of hours. So it's been a couple of hours and these have really set in the fridge. So all you have to do, you've got to be quite firm with it, and then just pop them out. And then there you have it, jelly sweets. I could have got quite adventurous with these and just filled the mould half up and then topped, and then let it set a bit and then top it up and fill to the top with the the coconut flavouring. So you could have pineapple and then coconut. So I might do that next time. So you can get adventurous with this. Right, there you got jelly sweet. Look at these. Yeah, and like I say, there's different flavourings as well, so you can start to mix them as well. If you're wanting to do the jelly in a dessert with a mousse, with one of the shakes made into a mousse, and you want the mousse and the jelly, then just have the mixer mousse, just 7 grams. Instead of 10, and then they're not quite so firm for the dessert. So, which I'm going to make a dessert as well. So I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Right, I'm going to show you how to make one of my desserts that I've been doing, that you've been seeing on the page. Tonight I've decided to go for lemon, all right, bar, cut up, and then I'm going to have it with the vanilla shake, and I'm going to add some lemon and lime water flavouring as well. So what I've done with the lemon bar, I've roughly chopped it up and then whizzed it up in the, I've got a little food processor here. So I've already done that, it's quite noisy. So, but you see it's sort of resembling breadcrumbs there. So it's up to you. I put a bit on the base at the bottom of the glass, but you can keep it and then save some for the top. But you can just save some for the top if you want to. Get the lid off. Okay. So I'm going to put a bit in the bottom of the glass, and then my mousse goes on top, and then I save some crunchy bits for the top of the mousse as well. But up to you. You could leave it all to the top. You could also make a jelly and put the jelly at the bottom, and then your mousse, and then your crunchy topping. If you're going to do the jelly, you've just seen how the jelly sweets are made with 10 grams of mixer mousse. If you're doing it as a jelly for a dessert, then I would just use 7 grams for the mixer mousse. Right, so that's the bottom done. And then on to making the mousse. So I've got my vanilla shake. Alright, so open that up. This is the important bit, that you have to mix the mixer mousse in with the shake. Alright, don't sort of just pour it in straight onto the water, because that's where it'll go lumpy. So I've already got your 10 grams of mixer mousse, so I'll put that in. And then because I've gone for a lemon bar, I want to put a bit more lemon in with the vanilla shake. You don't have to. All right, but you can get adventurous. You can do whatever you like. You could even, you know, if you want the raspberry, you could think, oh, raspberry might go nice with lemon. Then you could add the raspberry water flavouring. It's entirely up to you. So, like I say, just mix it in so everything gets a good mix. Dried ingredients all mixed in beforehand. Now another top tip is the water. It's got to be cold, as in fridge cold. So I've got my jug of water here. That's been in the fridge overnight, getting it nice and cold. So 200, I know the shakes say 227 I think, but I'm just putting 200 ml when you make it into a mousse. So put that in, then put your dried mix in. It's had a good mix already. And then just blend it. So really mixing it in well with your electric blender. Excuse the noise. So that's giving it a good old blend. Oh, I should have brought that forward so you can see. And then pour it on top of the so it's already, you can see it's sort of quite thick compared to what it would be normally. And then that it will set in about 10 minutes in the fridge. So I will see you again in about 10 minutes so we can see how it's looking. So these have been setting in the fridge for about 10 minutes. So looking nice, looking solid mousse. And I saved some of the lemon bar on the top, so I just sprinkle that on. Oh, I can't wait to eat this later. Usually they say to eat it straight away, but I haven't had tea yet. So I can't just eat the dessert first, though I would like to. But yeah, so there we go. And like I say, you can be as adventurous as you like with the flavourings. The banoffee bar with a banana shake is really, really nice as well. So just, yeah, whichever. There's the chocolate ones as well. You can have chocolate. Oh, so nice. So yeah, there you have it. The desserts. Simple, simple. Have a go.